Bess Conversations podcast, season 2, episode 13. Oh, y'all thought I was gonna leave and not come back. Let me chill. Yeah, man. Yeah, so we back. Bess Conversations podcast. Got some special guests in the building. You might recognize this face right here, my boy OG Dynasty or Dante. I don't know what we going by.
Either one works.
Either one works. But when I started this podcast, I wanted to talk to people. Me and Dynasty, first conversation was about music. But, with my platform, I want to talk about more than music, life, relationships, goals, what are we doing and striving as men, and so this couple right here, they show exactly what black love is, black power, doing a thing. You can follow their YouTube channel. They making major moves out here. OG Dynasty killing them with the beats, but also you can follow their movement. I'm gonna let y'all introduce yourself, man. Y'all go ahead.
This is my wife, Kiana.
Mm-hmm.
And, I'm Dante. I go by the name of OG Dynasty as my producer name. And we moved up here to Raleigh last year.
Mm-hmm.
We originally from Fayetteville. We met all the way back in high school. We went to different schools and all that. Can we cuss on here?
It's a podcast. You can cuss like hell.
All right.
Yeah. As long as your grandma ain't listening.
Yeah. So
but
we met in high school and all that shit. Went to FTCC. And
but
all that.
before you let y'all know how y'all met, tell them what y'all show is and how to find y'all show.
It's just some real shit.
Okay.
It ain't nothing fake. All that fake couple stuff that you usually see.
Y'all talking to the mic.
Oh, bad. It's not that fake couple stuff that you usually see. It's like real stuff, like our real life.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like we're so young, but we're doing really powerful things and big things. And we just want to inspire other people, especially couples. And the fact that we're so young, we're married. And it's like, this do exist. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So that's what we're here to do, is inspire people. Everybody don't have to live that single, I'm going to the club every night life. And that doesn't necessarily mean that we don't do that, but we have fun too. You know?
Right.
Usually when people think, oh, we married, they think, oh, they settling down. Oh, you pregnant? Y'all got to be pregnant.
Right.
Nah, we ain't pregnant.
We just got back from New York like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, we travel a lot. We travel so much.
So tell the people what's the name of your show on YouTube?
So it's the same as our Instagram, official Paiir, and it's just spelled. It's like Paiir.
Just search Paiir with 2 I's, Paiir on YouTube, and it comes right up. And Instagram official Paiir, same way that I just spelled it. And follow us, and follow our journey. We vlog and about our traveling and all that. We travel and vlog, and we also have deep conversations on there as well.
Yeah,
like about everything, anything that we come up. We just talked to a friend, like our company, my guy Quan. Shout out to GCQ. He is also a rapper from Fayetteville. He go to A&T now. We was just talking with him about life and all that, and we try to be like, we should talk about that on YouTube. You know what I mean? So then that's when we post.
Yeah, because
come up with ideas and stuff.
You might learn from our mistakes. You know what I mean? Just by watching us, you be like, oh, they made that move, so when I get there, I'm gonna make this move.
Right.
And we show y'all the mistakes that we make. We don't just show y'all the good stuff.
Yeah.
All right, so let's take it to the beginning, man. So where Kiana? Where are you originally from?
I'm from Fayetteville.
2-6.
Yep, 2-6. Stand up. Yeah.
Hey.
So yeah, I'm from.
What high school did you go to?
I went to Reed Ross Classical School. So I went to a classical school. We wore uniforms from 6th grade. It's the same school, two hallways. It's really small. So yeah, it's from Ramsey Street. So if y'all from 2-6, y'all already know. Okay. So yeah, that's where I went to school.
And Dante, where'd you go to high school at?
I went to Grace Creek High School. So it's a little bit out there. I guess some people would claim Hope Mills, but you know, I moved around and stuff. But high school is Grace Creek.
Okay. And Kiana, talk about your upbringing. Like how'd you grow up? What was like a young Kiana growing up?
A young Kiana, I would say, is very nonchalant about things, and that's how I am now. I live in a moment. I'm not really a person that thinks of like, oh, what's gonna happen next, or what I'm gonna do this. And I don't take things really seriously, so I'm very nonchalant about a lot of things. Like, oh, okay, whatever, I messed up. Let's keep going. Let's get it. So I think a young Kiana is like that. Maybe dreamful, thinking that things was gonna happen like now, and it didn't. So
your first dreams and first things that you really wanted to do in life.
I wanted to do hair.
Wanted to do hair.
Okay. I wanted to be a cosmetologist. I actually went to school in high school, and I went to like Fayetteville Tech Community College, and I did cosmetology. I actually did nails, and I had my cosmetology degree. So
okay,
yeah,
dope shit.
All right.
Dante, before you was making beats, what was a young Dante out there doing?
Man, I was trying to play basketball, run track. I was on the basketball team in middle school.
Okay.
But I sat on the bench. I think I recorded like one steal.
Word.
So I wasn't.
Damn,
really,
but you made the team though.
Yeah, exactly. But then in high school, like I got cut and stuff, and that's when I was like, damn, what am I supposed to do? You know what I mean? Like I guess since just because I'm skinny and tall don't mean I'm supposed to be playing ball.
Right.
And I'm good now. Like you know what I'm
Right.
saying? I'm really good now, which makes me happy. But that's how I wouldn't have found beats if I didn't get cut from the team. You know, because I always loved music, but basketball was my first love for sure. And track, I was good at that, but I got a job at Burger King during high school, and my mom was like, you know, choose one or the other because she didn't want my grades to fall down. You know what I mean? So education was very important. I was always studious, you know, and it showed throughout my whole life. I'm still like learning new things. To this day, I always watch like sci-fi movies and the National Geographic Channel and shit like that.
Word up.
So
Very smart, very smart and intelligent. Things that you don't really think you about to look up, he looks up.
I just like learning.
He gotta learn. Yeah, he gotta know everything.
First off, you got a good one because your woman's giving you compliments.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Thank you, my brother.
You can't beat that.
Thank you.
So how did y'all worlds cross paths?
Our worlds crossed paths in actually Fayetteville Technical Community College. So
Yeah.
at Fayetteville, they have this program. So if you basically finish your classes in high school, you get to take college classes in high school.
Okay.
And then back there, and all the kids in high school, you know, you go into this big thing, all the kids in high school stick together. And so we was hanging around the same clique of people and this and that and the other, and we got to know each other, you know, then exchange phone numbers, and then we went from there.
Your first thoughts when you first met Dante, what was your first thoughts?
He tall. I like that.
Like how like run through how y'all meet, like your first initial meeting. Like
So basically he came up to me and he was like,
he spit his little game?
Yeah, he spit his little game.
Little game.
And he was cocky too.
Word.
Yeah, he was cocky. I ain't like that. Because, you know, cocky dudes, they think they could get any girl they want. I'm like, I ain't about to be played.
We was in high school. I think everybody felt like that.
Right.
To a certain extent, I felt like that was a common thing. I don't know. I was
spin your little game.
Yeah.
But nah, and then it was like that. And then, like, he came up to me. And then eventually the second time when he came up to me, because it was in the same group. And after that, he exchanged his phone numbers. And then we started texting. But I ain't texting back because he had the green bubbles.
I had an Android phone. Back then, it was so stupid.
No, it matters. Like, green bubbles matter.
I was like, just because you can't see me read your messages.
And then it came back slow. See, I feel like if I'm texting somebody with the iPhone, we got a connection. Like, you right there.
Right there.
Yeah. Because I see you when you typing.
Looking back on that.
I see you when you read it. And it's like, why
so
you got your red receipts
crazy.
on? You know what I mean?
That's so crazy to me how that's even was a thing.
I know. That's
it is
like,
a thing.
Over my head.
Over your head.
Over my head.
Blocking blessings over a green bubble.
I'm 34, so I remember we was just flipping. We were just phoning out here. So
really?
Yeah.
So everybody had the green bubbles back then.
Everybody had the green bubbles. We
Matter
didn't know about the blue
calling.
bubbles. We was calling. We was. You can't even call me till after 6.
What?
Yeah, to the minutes. You don't remember the minutes?
Oh, yeah. I remember the minutes.
Middle
but
school,
I didn't have a phone.
I had to flip the keyboard in middle school.
And then you had to watch how many text messages you seen because you like, oh.
Yeah, my dad would say something about it all the time. He would definitely let me know, and my mom too. So. Yeah.
All right, so y'all go to high school. At what point does it get kind of serious? I mean, cause, I mean, being in high school. I mean,
Yeah.
as a young man, even though Dante definitely seemed like he got his stuff together, but we get kind of fruitful, I guess. I want to say.
Yeah, I would say like once since we met senior year, everybody's like, where's this person going to college? Is he going to the military? I feel like everybody's starting to click.
Right.
Your grandparents telling you like, what are you gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, oh, you got your degree or your diploma.
Mm-hmm.
What's next?
Right.
And I already had my plan together. I was gonna go to school for IT security,
Mm-hmm.
and then because I thought she was gonna be gone, because she was talking about going to a different college and stuff. I was like, well.
Yeah, because that did cross my mind. I was like, well, we can't be too serious because we about to leave.
And then she was like, well, since you're going to Faytech, I'm going to go to Faytech too. And I was like,
word.
Yeah.
We was together because I was like, I was in high school. I didn't know what else.
Because I was expecting either I was going to break up with her or she was going to break up with me at that point.
Word.
That's what people did that were together at senior. And we weren't together our whole high school career. We met senior year. Yeah, like we went senior year. So I was just assuming like, well, I guess it's over.
So, Kiana, what was your thoughts on dating post Dante? Like, did you have good experiences dating men before him, or?
I didn't take nothing serious. I just wanted to have fun. Like, I was like, oh, you my man now. Like, nah, I didn't even want no man.
Mm-hmm.
Even when we was hanging out, I was like, man, this ain't serious. Like, whatever. Like, he got to tell me he was serious, and then I was like, okay, it's time for me to get serious. You know what I'm saying? But no, it was like I was just hanging out. I went on little dates to the movies and stuff like that. I'm raised by my grandmother, so you can imagine, like, I wasn't going out doing anything, but I did go on, like, little movie dates and stuff like that. But no, I didn't take nobody serious. Nah.
Why'd you take him serious?
Because he showed me he was serious.
Okay.
He showed me he was serious.
Different.
I was different. Nah, he showed me he was serious. I would say at first he tried to ask me out during text messages, and I was like, nah.
Oh, Grandma raised her right.
Yeah, I was like, you gotta ask me out in person.
Right.
I was like, because I was used to people just being like, oh yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Through the text, like that's when it started getting sensitized. Like everybody's doing stuff through the DMs. And
right.
Stuff. I was like, why does it matter?
Mm-hmm.
But then I realized, okay, I guess it is that serious. I was like, all right.
Stop letting guys ask you out during text messages.
First date, where'd y'all go?
Chipotle.
Yeah, it was Chipotle.
Simple.
Yeah, it was Chipotle.
Chipotle.
Because I had hit him up. At first, like I told you, I was ignoring him because he had the green bubbles. But then I was hungry.
You was serious about these green bubbles.
I was serious, like, I'm good on that. But then I was hungry. I want something to eat. I said, let me think who I want to go out with. And then I scrolled through my text messages. I said, let me hit this nigga. Let me hit this nigga up. So I hit him up. I called him. I said, yeah, let's go out to Chipotle. I want to get some Chipotle. And he said he was on the toilet taking a shit. And he was like, oh, shit, let me hurry up.
Hear me out like that.
He's like, let me hurry up. Let me get this. Let me go. So,
I was a Friday, and I was like, I go to work in like 3 hours. I still worked at Burger King at the time. Like, and I was like, I guess I ain't going to be doing that. Because I got out of school early because that day we didn't have college courses after my first and second period in high school. So she called me. I was taking shit, whatever. She done said it. I was gonna leave that
Cat
part
out the bag.
Yeah, I was just gonna be like, oh, she called me. But yeah, so I went over there to Chipotle. I had to ask a friend where that shit was because it was the one on Scarborough Road. I didn't know what Chipotle was because I don't eat at places like that. I don't eat food like that. So I was like, where's Chipotle at? He told me. I pulled up the Millstone first thinking that's where it was at, and then I had to find it. So I was mad late. And I was like, damn, she probably still don't want to go out. I just kept telling her on the way, and then I finally found it. She was in the car with her little friends, and she got out the car. I gave her a hug for some odd reason, and we just was talking.
Yeah,
we ate.
But the plan was to get the food and go. That's why I had my friends with me because my friends were supposed to call me and be like,
"Ain't that some shit?"
Savage mode.
Yeah.
The plan was
city girls before the city girls.
Right.
Like this was like 3-4 years ago.
It was like 4 years ago. But the plan was to get the food.
This was just 4 years ago?
I think it was 4 years ago.
Been together for 4 years. So.
No, it was 5 years ago because we was dating. We wasn't together.
It was 2015 though. Oh, it was 2015. I remember the date. You see how the man remember the dates?
Yeah, he remembers everything. And he handles all like the business stuff, all my business stuff. If you talking to somebody on the internet, it be him.
Mm-hmm.
You be thinking it be me, but it be him. You don't be talking to me.
Holding it down.
Yeah.
So at what point, Dante, did you realize like, shit, I'm gonna put a ring on it?
You know, I got up here at first when I got the job after I graduated college. This was last year, like in April, May.
Mm-hmm.
I went ahead and got the deposit for the first apartment, and this apartment was okay, you know, compared to we just moved to a new one, thank God. But like this apartment was okay, and I wasn't sure if she was gonna move up here with me or not because she was still in the Ville. She had one more semester FTCC,
Mm-hmm.
so she was coming over throughout the weekends and shit when I wasn't working, and it was nice and all that. But then we were talking about, you know, are you moving up here? She was like, are we gonna live together eventually when I get out of school? And I honestly didn't know because I mean I was having fun up here and all that, and then I was thinking like maybe, you know what I'm saying, maybe you're supposed to stay down there if you don't, you know. I was just confused at the time. But then, you know, we broke up for like a day or two, I think, and I was just sitting.
Yeah.
And I was thinking like this shit don't feel right. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like I was like this shit don't feel right. I don't like this, you know. And I drove down to Fayetteville and I proposed. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it took me, I had to think about it for like 2 or 3 days.
Word
you know
up.
what I'm saying? So cuz I was like that shit just, as a man, you know what I mean? Like it just didn't feel right without her in my life.
So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Happy to black love, black love, black love.
Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, that sounds like a good sound effect.
That's the good sound. That's the one I was looking for.
Okay.
Yeah, my bad. That shit just wouldn't go off. I was like, what the fuck? Anyway,
Man.
so what? At what point did y'all realize y'all wanted to bring the whole world into y'all world?
People kept telling us that we motivate them to find the right person and all that, but we kept telling them like I didn't expect to be married this young. You know what I'm saying?
And how old are y'all?
We 21.
21.
I turned 22
Married.
next month though, but we 21. We both 21. Her birthday in January, so she gonna be right behind me turning 22. So, but yeah, I mean, it shit just happened. I don't even know how to explain it to you. Like this is my soulmate. So, I mean, I didn't expect like it's supposed to. You're not supposed to look for it. That's what someone told me, and then God gives it to you, not when you want it, but on time.
When you need
Right.
it.
So yeah, when you need it. So obviously I need her right now. You know,
Right.
I'm not finna just block his blessing
That's
and
right.
go where the devil want me to go.
Right.
You know, because I don't want to do that shit anyway. So, I mean, to keep it real with you.
And how important is religion in y'all life?
Yeah, we was raised very religious and stuff, man. I mean, that's definitely the foundation.
You know, living with grandma, you know what it is.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
pretty much.
You know.
You know, spiritual and all that. But I'll be honest, we haven't been to church in a while, but we need to go because we've been getting blessings left and right.
Right.
But we pray all the time.
Pray together, man.
Yeah, like
Stay together. But
because
I
together.
just,
a lot of churches nowadays, like
that's the problem now. We just want to find the right home.
I want to find a family oriented church.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but I can't find that because sometimes like going to church with my family growing up, like they done went through some bad experiences. You know, people
It's all
asking
about
for
the
more.
money.
Yeah, asking for more money.
Yeah.
And then not coming up, not keeping your word, all that. Like
I'm gonna invite y'all out to my church, man. Let y'all.
Oh, you go to church?
I do go to church.
Look at
Do I look like a thug? I do go to church.
Oh, okay.
That's what's
What
up.
church is that?
Now you put me on the spot.
Oh, you don't know the name?
Nah, great Emmanuel in Durham.
Okay.
Okay.
Durham?
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, we over in the
Definitely.
RTP area. So
Yeah,
that's
it was
probably
right.
close
It was right there.
in that spot. Word.
Not
Okay,
too far
we
from
probably
where I
pass
used
it
to
all the
live.
time then.
Okay. This Sunday. Well, next Sunday.
Okay.
See you. What Sunday is it? Third Sunday?
Something like that.
Oh, okay.
I go to church, but I don't know what Sunday it is.
Y'all dress up or is it like casual?
Wear what you want.
Okay,
Okay.
jeans it is.
Jeans it is.
Are you
I-
sure?
No, I don't know. It's not like a dress code
Yeah.
on the board or anything.
But is the old people gonna look at me crazy? Like, why you wearing jeans?
Nah, they'll be happy. They'll be so happy to see y'all.
Okay,
Like for real.
I'm coming.
Is it like an hour or too long? An hour or two.
It starts at 11. Most time wraps at 1.
Okay,
That's
cool.
not too bad.
That's not bad.
Cause I can't stand in there a long time now.
Okay.
Do they be shouting?
Yes.
That's
cool.
good. That keeps me entertained.
Okay. You might catch the Holy Ghost yourself.
Yes, but I catch the Holy Ghost
that'd be cool.
differently. I just start crying.
Okay.
It's crazy, ain't it? How you catch it?
I've never caught the Holy Ghost.
See, you don't be listening.
I do be listening. My
That's true, right? Exactly. You don't be listening.
my pastor, hope my people from church watching this, they gonna be like, I mean, I just never caught the Holy Ghost. Like I've been wanting to catch it, but I've never caught it ever. But I do have like experiences where it really
You
feels
feel it.
me, but I've never like ran and shouted or anything like that.
Yeah, because people catch it differently.
Right.
Like I said, I'll just start crying.
Mm-hmm.
But some people like feel it and shouting every day. But I don't believe. Well, let me not say that.
All right. We're gonna skip right past.
We gonna skip past that. Yeah.
All right. So again, tell the people about your show, about your journey on YouTube, and the views are looking nice too on there.
I know.
We trying, man. We trying.
And you know what? On our last podcast, she was like, "Girl, do pranks," and I was like, "No, I don't."
Pranks
wanna
is
do
dope.
that.
You got them. You got them on the on the last episode. Act like you wasn't gonna wear no
Yes.
pants.
Exactly. And I got him good. And let me tell you, that's our most viewed video.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I don't know
what
why
in
they
the
put two
world?
and two together. like,
Pranks is definitely like humongous on YouTube for some reason. My daughter sits and watched all this. She got like 5 to 10 different families she watched on YouTube. Hey guys, this is me with another video. Like she watches all that all day. What's up, Nala?
What? Yeah.
that's
So
funny.
I think that's our niche. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I'll do some pranks. But the thing about it is, I feel like if you do it over and over again, they know it's a prank.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then you kind of can tell by body language. Like you can only act so much these days, but there's some good actors on YouTube. But you
Yeah,
can
that's
tell,
what it
like,
is, acting.
Yeah, people are starting to do it for the
But hey,
views.
if it
like
makes,
she
if
really
it makes the
got me.
dollar,
She really got you was
really-
tight.
I don't know what I'm gonna do next time. Like, how am I gonna get her back?
He
Hey,
said-
bro,
like-
he
you
went
gotta
like
get her
this.
back. You gotta get her back good.
And then
You might have to
wait
probably
long-
bring somebody
wait a while.
in.
Yeah,
he went like this.
Probably.
He said, "You not going nowhere. You better go in the closet right now and change your clothes."
Change
I wasn't
that.
playing.
Changed it.
I was not
He
playing,
did.
bro.
I was
Like-
like, "Ooh!" I said, "This gonna be good."
I was like, man, you can't post that. They're gonna think I'm the mean person or some shit.
Yeah, he told me not to post. He said, "Don't post that. Don't
I was
post
like,
that." And
just
I was
because of
like,
that, just because I went like, yo.
"Yeah." He said, "You
cannot
better
do
go
that."
back in there. We
Like,
ain't going."
I thought she
nowhere."
was crazy, bro.
Oh,
I was
my
like,
God.
bro, like you don't understand why you can't go out there. Like you might get arrested, not just because of me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, we started this because like people always.
And
tell
yeah,
us
and
in
I do
person.
some great I do some great traveling too. Like talk about some of y'all experiences in traveling.
Oh yeah, we got a lot of.
My favorite place to go is New York, and I'm definitely going back.
Met Kiki Palmer.
I like LA way better.
How was Kiki?
Amazing. And it's so sad because I had all these thoughts in my mind over the years that I was gonna say to her, and then when I went to talk to her, all I could say was, "Oh my gosh, I'm so nervous."
So how'd y'all get tickets to the show? Like y'all just pulled
It's
up?
free in
you
New
gotta,
York.
You got to get it ahead of time though. But it was like 2 weeks before we went.
Okay.
Yeah, she
You
told
get
me
on a
about
waiting
it.
list or something like that.
Yeah, and I was like, that's different. You know, we was probably the youngest people in there, but that's different. And we sat at the front. They sat us at the front.
She is so nice.
Yeah.
She looks really pretty in person.
Yeah, I was down in LA too.
Yeah,
LA.
I
I
don't
like
really
LA
care for
way better than New York.
Yeah, he likes LA better, but
Yeah.
I like New York better.
LA is amazing to look at, especially in the Burbank and all that.
Mm.
Shit, bro, like that's.
LA is like fake happiness.
And then I'm a animation
Right.
head, and we went to Warner Brothers and did a tour. We stood next to the Batmobile.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's amazing to me. The fucking Batmobile. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So, yeah, man, go check that channel out, bro.
Check the channel out.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
man.
when you travel with your significant other, you will learn ideas to do.
Yeah,
that ain't
we'll
so
tell y'all
expensive.
how we chose this versus that. Was Universal worth it? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, so you don't have to waste your time. So.
So before we wrap, what's some advice that you would give to young couples that's in the same boat? Just trying to make it work and might not understand. What's some good encouraging words you'll give to another young couple and that's trying to make it like y'all?
I'll let you go and then we go.
Don't force it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? This is a natural connection. I didn't ask for this. It came to me. You know what I'm saying? That's how I know it's supposed to be for me. So don't be trying to, like, people be tweeting and stuff like, oh, I want this. And until I find this, I ain't going for that. You know what I mean? Like, or they just be trying to make up this perfect bodybuilding image. You know what I mean? Like I always thought about, like, someone can look really, really fine and be boring as fuck to me. You know, like, I'm all up here, you know what I mean? And then someone could be intelligent, but they treat people like shit. You know what I mean? Like, you can't just out, like, every time I hear settle down, that's stupid to me. Like, you're supposed to you're supposed to wait for your soulmate to find you. To me, like, settling down to me is kind of like you waiting, oh, he got a good job and he only got one kid. I'm 31, I'm gonna just marry this nigga. Or I'm gonna just marry her. You know what I mean? Like she's good enough. Like, no, like, just wait till you find your soulmate. It's not that serious. Stop forcing shit, and then stop rejecting. Some people meet their blessings, then they tweet like, "Oh man, I still ain't met that person." You did. You just want to go do
Passed up your blessings.
and you fucked up your blessings. Like, it's if I was like, no, fuck you, stay in the Ville. I came up. I'm in Raleigh. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's not right. When she was with me before anything, you know what I'm saying? I know if we had to go sleep in the car, she'd be like, all right, let's go sleep in the car. You know what I mean? Let's go save the money.
Right.
She just gonna help me get back on my feet.
Ride or die.
What I would say is surround yourself with people that you want to be. What I mean by that is, like, if you with somebody around you and y'all all had the same mindset, like, oh yeah, we gonna be big one day, man. Yeah, let's go rob this bank real quick. All right, cool. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But if you surround yourself with people that got that money, or that people that got the lifestyle that you want to live, you're gonna be inspired to do that. Okay. And also, you learn by the people that's around you. If you are people that you can't learn from, or that you already know what they're gonna say, what's good that's that gonna do to you? Exactly. You know what I mean? So surround yourself by people that you want to inspire to be.
And I didn't understand that at first because, like, my grandparents would be like, you are who you hang around. You know what I mean?
That's the truth.
That's right.
But at first I was like,
grandparents used to say the same thing to me.
Yeah, like, you want to bring them up with you, but if someone's not getting it in their head, that's on them. You know? It's the saddest thing in the world. But
that might be your best friend, but hey,
they just don't, and they're too lazy. They don't want to do, or they just don't think in their head that they can do that. Ever since I seen Obama, they showed inauguration when I was like in 5th grade. I was like, if he up there, I can do whatever the fuck I want to do. You know,
right.
So
that's true.
That's how I felt. I still feel like that to this day.
Kiana, Dante.
What?
Yes, sir. I'll make sure I hit the right one this time. Okay. And if you need beats, make sure y'all follow OG Dynasty. Got them beats, man.
Absolutely.
Hottest producer in the city.
Hey.
Again, shout out y'all show.
Thank you.
On YouTube.
So that's official Paiir. That's official, and how you spell it, baby?
Paiir.
And before we get out of here, Bess Conversations podcast, we got a major announcement to make real quick. Major announcement. Going forward, another reason why I brought Kiana here, because she's my new co-host of Bess Conversations podcast. So going forward on Bess Conversations podcast, you'll see me, Killa TV, and Kiana. So yeah, we about to knock out our first ever interview together. If you see that poster right there, you already know what it is. That boy Millie McJagger coming up next. Episode 14.
2-6 shit.
Yeah, 2-6 shit. It's just a fucking Fayetteville party in this motherfucker today.
The motherfucking house, nigga.
Yeah. So next episode 14, Millie McJagger. Again, man, we thank y'all for checking us out, Bess Conversations podcast. I want to thank everybody that checked out season 1. I got to shout out to my homeboy Big V. His new album in stores right now. The V print out right now. So y'all go cop that. What up, V? Man, shout out to AMI Studios for always showing so much love, keeping it nice and crispy. And you know what I mean? Keeping us looking real good. All right, OG Dynasty, Kiana. Appreciate y'all.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much.
All right, peace and love, man. See y'all next time.
Blessings.